What's up, everybody? It's Buffalo Ben 15 Golf back at it again. And today we return to the Blackheath Golf Club out in Rochester Hills, Michigan for the back nine. If you remember on the front nine, I shot a pretty solid 39 plus 4. Almost went double free. Had a double bogey on the last hole and I missed a 3.5 foot putt. Absolute heartbreak. But that being said, the performance
help you anyway.
that I posted on that front
Nate is
nine
not in the right
is
spot
good
on this
enough
one
to break 80 if I can keep it up. And Nate actually shot a 38 on the front, so maybe that was getting in his head a little bit on the drive. Watch how far he hits this thing, though.
Shut up, he didn't.
Against the lip.
Oh my
He
gosh.
hit that ball 100 yards. I'm not even
Dude, that's a good spot. You got a lot of green to work with.
To the center of the green, like he has like a sky caddy. He lasered to the center of the green, 145. He came up 30 yards short of the center of the green. He hit that ball 115 yards, not even joking. So we actually took a look at that video in slow motion, and his sandwich, and mind you, it's a steel shaft. The thing was close to snapping in half. That's how much force he put into it. And that lip almost tore it apart. But, you know, that's the kind of strength that Nate has in his game. And he uses it well. I know many people who can drive the ball as far as he can, but just don't have the control that he does. But he's been able to master the shorter parts of his game. He has a very solid putting stroke. The only thing I would change about it is he looks up a little bit too soon. But other than that, I do like the claw grip. I do like the short backswing and long follow through, just a kind of authoritative stroke, which is something I definitely don't have with my putter. But with my driver, that's a whole different story.
I'm not gonna go for the...
That was probably the best drive of my life. I hit that 315. I'm not even used to saying 300 numbers, so I said 200 first.
You know what I mean?
So anyway, just making this 550 par 5 a whole lot easier than I thought it would be. This is actually handicap hole number 5, one of the 6 holes where we played the blue tees instead of the black. And then I hit this shot.
It's pretty good, man.
It's dry.
It is dry. There it is, just short of the green in 2.
Solid. Almost got it.
Kind of half went for it. I was aiming at that. There's a little tree sticking out. I knew from where I was, that was about 5 yards left of the flag, so I aimed at that and let the wind do the rest to take it to the front, and it worked.
So as you heard me explain there, I kind of didn't go for the insane hero shot, but I still played aggressive play. Like, it just goes to show, I just demonstrated that you can play aggressive. You can be authoritatively minded with your game and your shots without doing dumb low percentage stunts. And that's what I just exemplified. And look where it got me, almost on the green in 2. So just keep that in mind, guys. For everyone who is like, I don't like to be cautious. I don't like to hit irons off the tee. I don't like to not aim for the pin. There is a happy medium. And if you have enough shot shaping ability, like I personally don't have a ton of shot shaping ability to the right. However, I do play some of my shots quite a bit to the right. Like, let's say when my shot is on the left side of the fairway and the pin is on the left side of the green tucked behind a bunker, I will often aim at the right side of the green and then draw it back over. So if you know the tendencies of your game, you can play aggressively without not playing smart, if you know what I'm saying. Now this hole, though, it's just hit it as well as you can, and I do. 215 par 3, and I get on the green. 15 feet away, Nate,
like carbon
even
copies.
after a double bogey, gets on the green as well.
You're a
He's
little short, but you still
25
made
feet
it.
away. We thought this hole was going to tear us to shreds. Instead, we take it to school. And let me just, I usually don't give spoilers, but we both parred this hole. And it felt great. So, yeah, I know you didn't see Nate's putt, but that's my first putt. I thought I read it pretty well. It's kind of one of those putts that went uphill in the first half and downhill in the second half. So in that downhill portion, I just barely gave it too little respect. I blasted by maybe 3 feet. I mean, I wouldn't call that a blast. Me and Nate both thought it would stop much closer to the hole, and just when we thought it would stop, it just kept rolling. But just look at that stroke, guys. Beautiful. Not getting wristy.
Yep, definitely.
Not getting my lower body involved. Keeping my head down. Everything looks good, guys. So, after that pretty lousy bogey on 10, I managed to get pars on handicap holes 5 and 7. And so, that really gives me a confidence boost, I'll tell you what. And after that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to compartmentalize this 9 holes into like 3 sets of 3 holes and try to shoot 1 over or better on each set of 3. And at first I felt not that much pressure. But as you can see there, it gets in my head a little bit that this is a 427, and I'm like, get a par so you can save the bogey for later. No, this isn't... I'm not at a restaurant trying to figure out if I want to eat my leftovers tomorrow. I'm trying to play each hole like it's... I can't be thinking ahead when I'm on a certain hole. Like, I can't be thinking about another hole when I'm on a different hole. I usually, I mean, I'm that person. I like to plan ahead for certain things, and maybe that's just been a weakness in golf. So I kind of just say, you know what, all right, calm down.
On the dance floor.
And I really play a nice conservative play there with that lob wedge. I wanted to hit sand wedge and get it all the way to the pin, but there's water behind the green, so I decided to hit a lob wedge real high into the air and let the tailwind do the work. And it worked out really well. Got a 25-footer for birdie, and we screw it up. What else is new? A classic 25-foot birdie putt that I don't even get close. Yeah, classic 8 handicap golf for you, right? So, that being said, it's just not good. I can't be doing that. After I see Nate hole his putt, though, I'm a little bit more confident with mine, because mine is basically his putt except a foot less. So, let's see how it goes. It was just a bad strike. It was just a bad... You ever heard a term in football when the punter hits a bad kick? They call it a wobbler. Yeah, that's what I just did was the golf equivalent of a wobbler. So, yeah, not good. So, 2 straight bogeys. That brings us to 7 over. And now we're in the territory that nobody ever wants to be. Having to go, I mean, basically par out to shoot 79 with over 3 holes left. It's just, it's not nice. It's not a good feeling, and it makes you feel really shaky. I tell you, I was quivering over some of these shots here, and it gets in my head a little bit. Usually I'm able to kind of zone myself, but I heard some music playing from some cart that was out in a beer league outing, and I was just like, come on. And so I just regathered myself, and even though that shot wasn't the best, it probably was better than I would have done had I stuck to hitting that ball before I heard the music. Or when I heard the music, that is. So, with that in mind, I put a nice confident stroke on this par putt, and I just hit it way too hard. And all of a sudden, on handicap hole 17, I've got a tester for bogey. Nate was actually in the kind of exact same situation. He was 7 over through 14, and that bogey was to drop to 8 over. Now he has to par out with 3 holes left. I might not even get that much breathing room. Let's see if I can make this. Thank God. Thank God indeed. So, that was big, but the work's far from done. As you can see, I'm just really quiet. It's like a horror movie. Like, don't move a muscle. You're almost out of the woods. And right at the end, you see danger. So,
Stay right there.
Going into the 16th hole, a 430 par 4 into the wind. Not a
Carried
fun
the
hole.
fescue by about 10 yards, I want to say. Guys, this is pathetic to watch.
So, I did hit it pretty well, strike-wise. I just veered offline a little bit. I thought the fescue extended further than it did, so that's why I was really worried about my tee shot when it was in the air. As it turned out, the golf gods had given me one last chance with that 5-wood, and I just kind of chunked it. And then I have this 9-iron bump and run. I do get the distance on point this time, but the aim is horrible. Oh my gosh. It's not even on the screen. You can't even see it on the screen. It was so bad. Like, that thing was still moving at like a good 4 miles an hour when it went out of frame. So, I step up to this 20-footer. I'm thinking, gotta make it. Gotta make it. If you don't make it, it's over. And I take a look at it from the side. Yeah, I left this routine in here just to show you guys what I was doing. Take a couple practice strokes, try to gauge the speed as best I can until I hit a practice stroke I like, and then try to duplicate it. You freaking gorilla! Oh my gosh! Oh. You gotta think about the pace, man.
Don't want to talk about it.
And that bogey putt, that 7-footer that I didn't make, was just insult to injury at that point. Now we're 10 over. 79's not happening. Again, just like Heather Hills. 14 holes of pretty decent golf, and then it just falls apart. So mad. No words. Just like Eagle Glen, no words. All that negative energy just floods my mind. after I missed that par putt on 16. And I was just like,
Oh, it's good.
dude, this has happened so much in the past month. This is 3 instances now in the past month where in a 30-day span, rather, that I had a round that was on track to break 80, and I lost it at the very end in the last 3 holes somewhere. So it hurt. It hurt a lot. And as you can see, I kind of half-assed that 4-footer. It does go in. I told myself at the beginning of the day that I wasn't going to half-ass those little tester putts like I usually do. And I kind of broke my own rule there. So just because I was so mad. But I was still happy for Nate, as you can see here. I put that explosion in for him. Nate, you're awesome, dude. I appreciate you watching my videos. Appreciate the comments. I appreciate all the support. Good luck at Grand Valley. Man. He and I are actually going to play one more time before he leaves. I'm going to try to course vlog that as well. So, just kind of trying to play this 18th hole as best I can. I was actually thinking I got to hold this 5-iron, because that would have given me 79 if I had hold that. Although, I'm not talented enough to do that. Of course, that slice was probably... It was a heel strike. It was on the heel side of the face. Just kind of crowding the ball is something that I often do when I'm trying to preserve a certain ball flight, preserve a certain direction in my swing, and it usually ends up going wrong. And I have to tell myself, don't crowd the ball, don't do it, you're gonna regret it. So if anybody has any ideas in the comments for how to avoid sort of crowding the ball and avoid sort of hunching down over it when you're like in a tight space, like let's say like dense woods on both sides of the hole, please let me know, because I would really like to use that.
Tell everybody what you shot today.
Shot a 79 today.
There you go! Saw Birdie Club! He finally got the win he was looking for. Me, it was just... let it get in my head a little bit. Sucks. Hurts a lot. How many next times will there have to be? I don't know. I feel like it's forever right now. Alright. Oh, man. He's pumped. I know he's pumped. He's going to try out for Grand Valley.
I'm open.
Wish him good luck, everyone. Alright. Yeah, just wanted to put that little on-course outro in there for you. Just wanted to let you guys know that Nate did, in fact, break 80. Good job, dude. You played really well those last 3 holes. He had to par out just like me, and he was able to do it. So, with how similar we score, with how similar our handicaps are, you would think that next time it's my turn whenever that happens. The stats do look pretty good, though. 29 putts, 7 out of 13 fairways. That's majority, 0 penalties. The only thing lacking is greens and regulation. To 5 out of 18. My goal is always to be at least half. So, still got to work on that. I've been to the range, trying to fix my iron swing. I've been trying to release my hands a little bit more fluidly with my longer irons. I've been doing pretty well with that. You guys are going to see how far I've come when I post the course vlog at Sylvan Glen. I'm going back to the 73.4 rating beast. Actually, tomorrow as I'm recording this. So, who knows? who knows? I keep picking tough courses. I want to do it the right way. I want to break 80 the right way on a tough course. No gimmies, no wedge worthies. And I almost did it today. To all you guys out there that are getting sick of these mediocre golf rounds, I'm trying my best. And I'm trying not to let you down anymore. All right, guys. It's getting late. I'm going to go to bed, rest up for the big day at Sylvan tomorrow. This is Buffalo Ben 15 signing off. Have a good day, everyone.